A nation's future bright and gleaming. High-speed trains slice through verdant landscapes, connecting burgeoning cities. Gleaming new ports hum with the promise of global trade, their cranes reaching for the sky like symbols of ambition. This is the dream of development, a vision of prosperity sold to a hopeful people, a future built on the foundation of a single, momentous deal. In a grand wood-paneled office, the air thick with optimism, the nation's leader sits across from an international financier. The contract, a tome of fine print and complex clauses, lies between them. With the stroke of a pen, a partnership is forged. It's presented as a helping hand, a fast track to modernity. Billions are promised for the railways, the ports, the infrastructure that will supposedly lift the nation from poverty. The mood is celebratory, but beneath the surface of handshakes and smiles, a shadow begins to creep. The terms are steep, the interest rates unforgiving, but the promise of progress is too intoxicating to refuse. The ink dries, and the deal is done. Soon the dream begins to curdle. The loan's high-interest payments act like a vice, slowly squeezing the life out of the national budget. The numbers on the ledger turn red. To service the debt, difficult choices must be made. Funds once allocated for hospitals are diverted, leaving clinics without medicine and beds. School budgets are slashed, leaving classrooms overcrowded and teachers unpaid. The very public services meant to be uplifted by the new infrastructure are now being sacrificed to pay for it. The once bright promise of a better future is now casting a long, dark shadow over the present as the squeeze tightens with each passing fiscal quarter. The weight of the debt becomes unbearable. The nation's leader, once a picture of confidence, is now seen hunched over desks, piled high with economic reports, the figures spiraling out of control. Calendars flip past, marking months, then years of struggle. The nation's currency plummets in value, its purchasing power evaporating overnight. The interest compounds, the principal remains untouched, and the deadline for repayment looms like an executioner's axe. Despite desperate attempts to restructure and renegotiate, the inevitable arrives. The nation, stripped of its financial sovereignty, defaults on its monumental loan. The consequences are swift and brutal. The international financier, no longer a partner but a creditor, enacts the contract's harshest clauses. Representatives of the lending organization arrive, not as guests, but as new masters. They walk the docks of the once sovereign port, now flying a foreign flag. They ride the high-speed rail, now under the control of a foreign entity, its profits flowing out of the country. The nation's most valuable strategic assets, the very symbols of its development dream, are seized. They are no longer instruments of national progress, but collateral collected on a debt that was designed to be impossible to repay. The nation is left poorer, its sovereignty compromised, its future mortgaged. The gleaming infrastructure now serves foreign interests, a constant humiliating reminder of a dream that turned into a nightmare. Trapped and desperate, the nation finds itself with only one option: to seek another loan from another lender to stay afloat. The cycle begins anew, a perpetual vortex of dependency and exploitation. The hopeful vision of prosperity has vanished, replaced by the grim reality of a nation caught in the steel jaws of a debt trap, its destiny no longer its own.